All day Friday, the best of the best, some of the sports that you don't often see on air, like the cow chip throwing contest. Yes, that's people throwing hoop. And, you know, sometimes when you do it, it doesn't always go straight.
Oh, another one. Chip ahoy. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. Over there, the fans' dismay of what the heck's going on there.
Yeah, note to people there, you know, don't look at your phone while you're watching this contest. You get hit by flying poop. By the way, the man in this, Cade Thunderbolt Nicholson, he's like the champ right there. He won by 22 combined feet.
What about the highly competitive mullet contest? I mean, I don't even know how you choose from all this fabulousness from Texas tailgate to Kentucky waterfall, and here's Big Country.
I'm buying PBR fireworks and making some bad decisions.
You know, our producer, Tori, asked me a few minutes ago if I knew what PBR was.
All the folks in the control room were taking bets on whether you knew it.
Indeed, who doesn't know? And, of course, he gets the mullet PBR for everyone.
American Cornhole League Celebrity Throwdown. Our own Marty Smith and Ryan McGee facing off with professional teammates in the semis early on. Big moment for Marty. That three-bagger, he's fired up. Look at him, pointing and jawing with onlookers. Take another look, fly straight in the hole. He's pumped, but Ryan hanging in there.
Ryan's very cool customer.
Oh, yeah, he's always cool. Draining 3 in a row. He's on fire. He doesn't back down. Lets Marty know about that one. Later in the match, pressure on, but Marty delivers. Buries the three-pointer. Closes it out. You know what? There's a lot of talk about whether this should be an Olympic sport. Here's what Marty and McGee had to say.
When you have the talent that we do, we could represent the United States of America. I'm ready for the call right now, and I just want to show you this, Neil. Let me show you what the victors are taking home. This ain't no participation trophy.
That's right.
This right here says ACL Celebrity Throwdown Champion, Ocho Day, 8/6/2021, and it's got the American Cornhole League logo on it with this little guy who looks, I mean, I'm not even sure what he is, but he's throwing a beanbag.
In Rock Hill, South Carolina, that's a gold medal.
That's the best part. Jake Trotter joins us from Cleveland. Now, look, we know Jake Trotter. He usually talks to us about the Browns, but Jake, you wrote an article for ESPN.com about the popularity of cornhole. Jake, I got to ask you, how did we get from what began as a tailgate activity to what some are saying could be a future Olympic sport?
Yeah, Ryan, just 5 years ago, cornhole was still confined to, stadium tailgates, backyard cookouts. And this guy, Stacy Moore, big NC State football fan, he's walking around the parking lots before NC State football games and sees how popular cornhole is and then also how seriously people are taking it. And he just becomes convinced that this could become a legitimate business and a legitimate sport. So he founds the American Cornhole League. They start out with 10,000 participants, a prize pool of about $50,000, and it just explodes in popularity, both for those who play and those who watch. And fast forward 5 years to today, they've got 100,000 participants. They've got a prize pool of $500,000, and their goal now is to add 500,000 players registered in 50 countries. And if they feel like if they can reach that goal in the next 5 years, that they'll have a very strong case for the Olympics. 500,000 players in 50 countries. What did your reporting reveal about cornhole being more than just a game? Yeah, Ryan, the most fascinating part to me were just the backstories of the players behind the rise of cornhole. You look at somebody like Damon Dennis, who right now is the #1 cornhole player in the world for 27 years. Worked at the Baby Bell Cheese Factory in Kentucky. He was in charge of making those, little red wax wheels that we see in every grocery store in the country. He's famous for that. And One Shot a couple of years ago, which is like the immaculate reception of cornhole. And then you have somebody like, Sarah Cassidy, who was a Taco Bell manager. She starts losing hours last year at work during all the lockdowns. She picks up cornhole again. Nobody knows who she is. She shows up at the Worlds, which is an open competition, true to the underdog roots of cornhole, and she wins the singles and doubles championships. They now have a Topps card, a trading card of her. And then you have, Davis and Rosie Strecker. They're friends for a very long time. They love cornhole. They start going on tournaments together, and then they fall in love. They now have 3 kids. They had a wedding that turned into like an impromptu cornhole tournament in the park. And one thing Rosie told me was that, cornhole, these people, it's a tight-knit community, and they really feel like it's part of their family, an extended family that is across the country.
Wow, love blossoms from cornhole. Who knew? Jake, I love it. You can read about Jake's full article on cornhole at ESPN.com. Jake Trotter with us on SportsCenter. Great job, my friend. Thanks.